How many people came here to see me specifically tonight? How many people came to see whatever bag of shit was standing behind the microphone? And that's the problem with comedy. Nowhere else do you fucking do that. Don't go to a movie theater. Hey, 2 tickets to whatever's closest. You know? You want to go to a concert tonight, man? Who's playing? I don't fucking know. Who cares? Let's just go. But comedy, you can do that. Because it's all the fucking same anymore. Believe me, I wish sometimes I had the jokes you were expecting to hear. It'd be easier on everyone, but I'm not that guy. Hey, guys, don't we hate shopping with the ladies at the mall? Come on, guys. And they make you hold their purse and you feel like a queer. I'm not that guy, you know? And what kind of a fucked up relationship are you in? You couldn't say, honey, I'll be at Spencer Gifts for a while, you know? Don't we hate shopping for the tampons for the ladies and we're embarrassed about it? If I ever had the balls to look my girlfriend in the eye and say, I'm too embarrassed to go buy you tampons, she'd say, aren't you the same guy who fucked a midget once because you thought it was funny? Yes. Yes, I am. What size do you need? I did fuck a midget once. It's true. Because I had the opportunity after a show. How could you not? Just one time, just to see. You know? I don't have jokes about it. And that's what hurts the most, is I don't have jokes about it. It made me feel self-conscious, because I work with so many comics who do midget jokes that are just jokes. They just made it up, you know? I really did fuck a midget. I didn't get a single bit out of it. How bad of a comic do you have to be to fuck a midget? It doesn't even ring a bell as something that might be funny or interesting to people. And I think the problem was the next day I called a friend of mine, because that's the whole point in having a good story, is to call all your friends. I go, guess what I did last night? I fucked a midget. And you know what she said? Was it a guy or a girl? And I took offense to that. You know, oh, it's a girl. What do you think, I'm weird? Of course it was a girl. If I was gonna fuck a guy, it would have to be a serious freak of nature, you know? Fucking midget, that's just kind of odd. It would have to be like Jojo the dog-faced boy, or a two-headed guy. It would have to be an incredible story. Freakish enough sex to offset the homosexuality in it, you know? To the point where gender's no longer even an issue, you know? You fuck the elephant man, no one's gonna call you fag. Call you sicko. It's a fine line between being a sicko and an adventurous spirit. Just remember that. I have one midget story, adventurous. You cruising carnivals after work, sicko, you know? You eat one banana out of an old woman's pussy, adventurous. Every day for lunch, sicko. I'm an Aries, I'm an adventurous spirit, see? That's my excuse. I fucking hate people who do that use their astrological sign to write off their shortcomings, you know? I'm a Virgo. I'm a perfectionist. Leave me alone. No, you're a fucking douchebag, and you've been busting my balls all day. It has nothing to do with Virgo. I had a girl that I had sex with after a show, which is very rare with my act, but it happened in Thief River Falls, Minnesota, and she had the balls to say that to me. She goes, I can't help myself. I'm a Sagittarius, and we love sex. It's not my fault. You're a whore! Come on now. Just say you're a whore. Don't tell me. You knew me for 30 minutes and you fucked me in your car. Don't tell me if your mom blew you out of the hole 3 weeks earlier, you'd be reading a book right now, you know? What did your horoscope say this morning? An alluring stranger will leave you saying, let's pull over behind this dumpster. No. I'm a whore too, but it's because I have a drinking problem and a low self-esteem, not because I'm an Aries. Hey, Bob, can I get one more Miller Lite? Don't worry, we get huh? The midget story. The midget story. What about it? Let's hear your midget story. Oh, there's no story to it. All right, I told you. I got rolled by a transvestite hooker. If you want to hear that story, that's funny. Midget was just kind of icky and awkward, and nothing happened. Transvestite hooker, though, that actually only happened a few months later. Y'all been rolled by transvestites before? All of you, really? Here's my story. No, me and my buddy Matt Becker, we used to go cruise cheap hookers in Phoenix when I lived there on Van Buren. If you're ever in Phoenix, you need a cheap hooker, Van Buren's a street. But we weren't buying or anything. We'd just get liquored up after shows and no one would fuck us, so we'd go out and take it out on them and be dicks and yell shit out the window, you know? But one night we're banging a U-turn on Van Buren in front of what was probably the ugliest prostitute I'd ever seen in my life. So we had to slow down and look. And as soon as we slowed down, she bolted right for the door. She forced her way in. She had some, opening presentation where, she had a gun or somebody had a gun. Someone was chasing her. All I know is we started driving and she turns to me and Matt and she goes, "I sucked both your dicks for $15. And when she first got in the car, we may or may not have thought it was really a guy. But $15 looks like a girl to me, looks like a girl to you, man. What a lovely young lady we have here. And before I could even answer, she pulled my dick out of my pants and started blowing me, which is a good way to close a deal in any line of work, I think. That basically spells sold no matter what you do for a living. And so I gave her the $15 out of my pocket, and she takes us down this whole, mazes, side streets. We get to a dead end in a dark residential area, and we pull to the side of the road, and we're in a Jeep. So I've been sitting up on the hump of the Jeep. Matt's sitting right here waiting his turn. She's going to work, and me and Matt are just trying not to laugh. Because anytime you're getting a blowjob that close to your best friend, the tendency is to chuckle a little bit, But I have my dick in the mouth of a very ugly, angry crack whore right now. I don't want to bust up laughing, I don't want to be the reason she snaps and bites down, so I'm being cool. I know I've made a huge mistake with my life, and at that point, I felt her fucking around in the back of my pants. And all I said was, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I didn't touch your wallet." You fucking ass. She goes, "Your wallet's down here on the floor." And she hands me my wallet back, and there was a $50 bill that was in there. It's gone. So I go, "Where's my $50? "I got you $50. I said, "Give me my fucking money." And she grabbed me by the hair and slammed me into Matt so hard. Matt went right out the driver's side of the Jeep. I picked up on the roll bar and kicked her in the head as hard as I could, and she just got pissed. And at that point, any illusion that this is really a chick have gone right out the fucking window. That dream's over, kids. Lose your boners and sober up. So I jumped out on the driver's side. She gets out on the passenger side, and I have no idea where I had the balls to even try it, but I still had my wallet in my hand, and it was dark enough out that I came up over the Jeep, and I go, "Give me my money or I'll blow your fucking head off." And she believed me, which scared the shit out of me even more, because she still wouldn't give me my money back, and she thought she had a gun in her head. I can't pull the trigger, And I'm hoping Matt will jump in and help me out. A little good cop, bad cop over here, perhaps. Don't make him do it again. He's crazy. He kills all the hookers. Something, because I'm running out of threats here. Matt's just wandering around, punch drunk and retarded, like he just found out he's adopted. I'm like, "Get in the fucking car. Let's go. Let's go." I got him in the car, and we hauled ass out of there. And at first, we're wicked pissed because we've been completely stripped of all our pride. Should we go back and run her over with the car? Should we whack her in the head with a tire jack? We finally cut our losses and we drove home. And it was probably the most silent drive home of my entire life. And we get about a mile from the house, and Matt finally looks over at me and he goes, "Ha ha, you got your dick sucked by a guy! Fuck you! Fuck you, man! You waited in line to get your dick sucked by a guy. How's that? And where's my $7.50?